E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Alright, here we go. Obviously, I only posted my pregame video about 2.5 hours before the game, so not that many people saw, but this is exactly what I was talking about. Jalen Hurts comes in and provides something different for our offense. Specifically, as I've said before, if you run the ball or pass it effectively, sure, take those little things that the defense is going to give you. It gives you a very manageable second and third down. We found ourselves like second or third and 4 or 3 or something like this. We found ourselves in that position all day, right? We don't need the crazy bombs. There's a couple passes down the field where we could have done something big or something, whatever, fine. But keeping the defense off balance by having an awesome running game that worked, having a quarterback that makes quick decisions and say, look, I'll take that check down to the running back. Like Miles Sanders had 4 catches out of the backfield. I'll take the little run that'll give me 3 or 4 or 5 yards or so. I will do these little things to give us a manageable second and third down so we can convert those and keep drives going, keep their offense off the field, keep our defense off the field, and then we can score points, and then we can dominate the game. Going into halftime, 17-0. And exactly what I said, we go up some scores, right? It allows for the defense to finally get turnovers. Can you believe that? Now, of course, until the end where we got the turnover, we were winning the turnover battle where we got an interception and a fumble recovery, and we got points off of that. I mean, this is Jake Elliott, of course, not converting that field goal at the end of the half. That's weird. It's like a 22-yarder. I think I can nail a 22-yarder, but I'm not a pro, so Jake, you're still better than me, but whatever. You gotta nail those ones. But provide something different. Everybody was involved in today's game. I mean, we saw a touchdown catch by Alshon Jeffrey. I remember hearing that guy's name since the drop pass against the Saints in the playoff game 2 years ago, right? So, like, everybody's getting involved. Yeah, the tight ends did get some catches, but didn't hear big catching from Zach Ertz, but good blocking. Dallas Goedert got in there. Greg Ward Jr. got some catches there. Miles Sanders over 100 yards. Jalen Hurts over 100 yards rushing. The Saints have not allowed that in the last 55 games, and they let up 2 100-yard rushers today. The defense pitched a shutout in the first half, which didn't happen since who knows when, like, what was it, 2002? I don't know. It's some weird, they haven't been shut out in a while and a half, especially a high-octane offense. They did miss a field goal that would have allowed for them to score some points, but that's part of the game. Overall, this is the kind of game, like, you're starting to see a little bit more creativity as well. It opened up the playbook, and it just flowed better. We went a little cold in the third quarter. That's something to work on, but we played against the best team in the NFC, the best defense in the NFL, and they gave up also 0 sacks. Not like 1, not 2 or something. 0 sacks. Our defense sacked Hill 5 times. I mean, this is the change out of one individual, right? One individual changes out and gives us a different perspective and allows for our team to have the chance to win, and we led the entire game. We didn't trail at all the entire game, right? And it's not it's kind of funny, the announcers were talking. That's why sometimes I can't stand the announcers. Not horrible announcers, but they're talking about how the NFC East, like, everybody's playing a whole lot better, how the Giants just had a big upset against the Seahawks, and Washington just had a big upset against the previously undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. The Eagles just had an upset today against the Saints. Oh yeah, and Dallas just put up 30 points against the Bengals. I mean, are you serious? Can you really put Dallas in there, in that conversation, as far as like playing great football? You played Cincinnati, that's not that good, right? Yes, we tied them, I get it. But this is what I'm talking about. Now, looking at the schedule, I think Washington's finishing up their game. Last time I checked, they were up by 8. But if you look at their final schedule, it does not look easy. I think they play Seattle next week, and we still play them again. The Giants have a hard schedule as well. This is not over yet, and every team that has got into the playoffs below 500 and won their division has won their first playoff game. So, is there life? Yes. This is still a game, so I'm not going to, get too crazy and stuff. And Carson Wentz should have learned during this game. Now, take what you can get and take it fast. Take it now. If you have to rush for 3 or 4 yards, do it. If you have to get the check down for 2 or 3 yards, do it. You know, do what you can fast. Stop holding on to the ball. And like I said before in my pregame, I mean, I think 18 people watched it because I posted so early, like so quick before the game started. So whatever, it is what it is. But you make your offensive line look better when you're able to make those fast decisions. If you run the football, that's what they want to do, right? To punish the defense, the opposing defense. And if you make quick decisions when it's time to pass the ball, then they only have to hold their blocks for so long, and then they look a whole lot better. Like, they didn't look like trash today, and they're the same people. And you don't have Lane Johnson, and you don't have Jason Peterson. The only stable that we have from like 2017 is Jason Kelsey, and then you have Sayamalo that would fill in and stuff. But the offensive line looked better because of the decisions that the QB made. Yes, risky stuff at the end of the game, fumble the ball. Everybody that was imagining themselves sitting in the stadiums because nobody was allowed in there was probably like, you gotta be kidding me, like we just gave this up and it's fumble the ball and then the Saints come, but we pulled it off, got the victory. We have, what is it? We have Arizona. I know we have Washington again. And I think we have Dallas. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's fun. Today was a fun, entertaining game. We can't talk about what could have, should have, would have happened if Hurts would have started earlier. It is what it is now. This is what it's like being an Eagles fan. This has been fun. We beat the Saints. Bring on the Cardinals. Let's go, Birds!